It's Shabbat Shalom. GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another lesson. As always, we always want to give all praise and infinite honors to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, the men of GMS. Peace and blessings always to the hopeful elect. Shalom out there. So this lesson, this Shabbat lesson here is going to be going back to the groundwork and doing basically the basics, man, because we're getting a lot of questions. And we got brothers that, a number of brothers that's coming out to the camp just learning. We got guys on the comment board asking a lot of what I would consider very easy, super easy questions that it would take more of an effort for them to just find out. And you have a search engine on your computer, you have a search engine on YouTube just to punch in certain things, man. You have men really just being lazy. So this particular lesson of the night is going back to the basis on how you should take more of effort in reading and studying and certain books that you need to have, man, in order to get to where you need to be at, man, to hold your own in this truth, man. All right. So like I said, we're gonna tonight, through the spirit, hit on those points, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, because back when I came in the truth, it was a certain requirement of books that we had to have. We had to have the King James Bible, no other Bible. We ain't reading from no other platform, no other the Martin Luther King Bible, the damn Thomas Edison Bible. No, the King James Bible, man. All right, you need the King James Bible. You don't need to be putting up no scriptures, quoting those scriptures from no other place. All right. King James Bible. So, like I say, it's what you need, Jay. It's what you need right here. King James version of the Bible, man. All right. Just to start off with. All right. And give me that study to show that self-approved and get that word study, man. So we can start it off, man, through the spirit.
I got you. This is 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to shew thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
So we're going to get a couple of words in that, and this is how you study. All right? This is how you go about finding out answers that you need to know. All right? One of them being, and like I said, and I'm really speaking to the sincere out there behind the camera, man. The ones that don't know no better, the ones that are actually just learning, or the ones of you that got billions of questions to ask on this board, man. All right, and don't I take it as if either you don't know or you just young, or sometimes they can be on a sense of what we say scoffing. But like I said, I'm just gonna put it out there to put it at rest, man. So one of the things that we use over here at GMS, all right, to get more edified on a particular verse or whatever, you can go to the Blue Letter Bible, man. All right, Blue Letter Bible, or blueletter.com, and the brother gonna put, gonna put it up there or whatever. And one thing, if you don't have the Blue Letter, this is another book that you can use, man. This was a requirement by the elder apostles to have, man. I'm gonna put it up there so you can see it all the way. All right, this is the book that it was required for us to have back then, man. It was the King James Bible and the Apocrypha, man. You see my Apocrypha all beat up because it been used, man. I then ran through several of them. But this one of the main things, man, that you needed. And really you still need, as a young man coming into the truth, you need this. Now, only thing that the Blue Letter Bible does is, kind of like segue you faster than going through papers. You can actually click certain words like we finna do. Now, the brother, read that scripture again, Study, show thyself approved.
This is 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to shew thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
So we're gonna go into the word study. We're gonna go into the word divide. All right, because when you get a strong concordance like this, you have what we call you got the Old Testament, which was done in the Hebrew, and you have the New Testament, which was pretty much done in the Greek. All right, and we as men of the Lord over here, we go into other words too, like the Latin. All right, the Greek, the Latin, and the Hebrew, man, to get a full understanding, a full scope of the origin of words, man. And this book here got the Greek in it, and it has the Hebrew, and the true definition of words, man. Like this one guy, and this really for this guy tonight. This really is for this guy, Lights Out, man. They come on the comment board, Lights Out 12. They have a lot of questions, and this is your answer. This is the foundation of getting your answers tonight, man. And I hope you writing this down, writing these books down, man. You know. But let's go through. Let's go. You know, like I said, do the blue letter, and find out the word what the word study means, man. Then divide. You know, some of the key words within that verse, man.
For the word study in 2 Timothy 2:15, it's Strong's G4704.
Strong's G4704.
Spudazzo. And I'm going to go to the outline of biblical usage and the Strong info. The outline of biblical usage, it says, to hasten, make haste, to exert oneself, endeavor, give diligence.
Yeah, endeavor to give diligence, man. You got some more?
Oh, Con. If you don't mind, I just wanted to get that word hasten real quick in the regular dictionary.
You gotta fix your phone too, because you sound kind of muzzled.
How do I sound right now?
Say something.
How do I sound right now?
You sound a little bit better.
Well, if you don't mind, if I could get the word haste in the regular dictionary real quick, it reads excessive speed or urgency of movement or action, a hurry.
Right. Somebody get that Isaiah 11 and 2. Let's go over the scriptures, man.
I got that Isaiah. Can I borrow one real quick right before that? Because he said the word study goes into give diligence. That reminds me of 2 Peter. The 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, ye shall never fail. So that goes into studying, man. If you study the word, you're gonna abide in the truth, because Yahweh Shai is the word. But this Isaiah 11, and I'm gonna start at 2. And the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of Yahweh, and shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Now go back to that definition, what it says. Because the point of the matter that in Isaiah 3 was to make you of quick understanding. We don't have all day to ask 99 questions, man. We don't have all day, because I'm gonna tell you straight. When I was first coming in, the elders clearly made this statement, man. Before you come and ask me what this mean, what that mean, have you put forth the effort to find it out first, man? When you exhaust yourself in trying to find out this question or this answer to something, you couldn't do it. Hey, apostle, hey, elder, I didn't try to find this out. I only got to this part. Can you help me out with the rest? That shows me you put forth an effort into finding out your answer, but you didn't get there all the way. Then the man will come in and help you and get you all the way there where you need to, man. But you got certain guys so lazy, all right, so lazy that they don't even want to try, man. Hold on real quick. I'll come right back. Hold on.
If I could just say this, you actually have a precept. Let me read it real quick. This 2 Timothy 2:23. But foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do gender stripes. So it's actually a commandment to avoid foolish and unlearned questions. That's a commandment from Apostle Paul. So, you have this idea in the world that there's no such thing as a stupid question. That's not in the scriptures. The scriptures say avoid foolish and unlearned questions, because why? They cause strife. If somebody's coming to a YouTube channel of the Hebrew Israelites preaching the kingdom of heaven, and you ask a question like, can all people be saved? What about John 3:16? What about the white man? That's a foolish and unlearned question. The only reason you're asking that, well, let me read it again. 2 Timothy 2:23. But foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do gender strikes. The only reason you asking a question like that is to cause strife, man. It's not because you want genuine edification. The search bar is right there if you really wanted to know what John 3:16 means, man.
I'm gonna say this to you young brothers, man. Most of the times, and this is through the spirit, man. When the spirit dealing with you, sometimes you want to ask an elder brother or brother in the camp a question. Sometimes you just sit back. The spirit will have it to where a man of the Lord brings that particular question up without even having you to ask it. Sometimes all it takes, like I said, your $800 phone, $1,000 phone that you have right in your pocket. All you gotta do, we dealing with the age of information. All it takes is to punch stuff in history. All it takes you to go on YouTube and put in GMS John 3:16, and you'll find out everything you need to know, man.
Hey, if I could say real quick, Elder, that's the spirit. Because a brother had asked me, a young brother coming into this truth, had asked me the issue on the fallen angels and the Nephilim and all that, and I gave him some precepts and everything, and then come to find out, a week earlier, the elder Yashua did a whole hour-and-a-half long video breaking it down in grace and clarity. So I sent the brother that. So hey, as the elder brother just said, hey, if the spirit's moving, and it'll put the spirit on another brother to go into that topic. That'll break down any question you have. So just simply use that YouTube search bar, and everything you need is right there.
Yeah. But go back to you did study. Now go to the other word.
Con, you mind if I get the Strong's definition for study real quick? Because that's got a lot of good stuff in it too.
All right, go ahead.
This is the Strong's definition for that word spawadzo, or study, to use speed, i.e., to make effort.
To make what?
To make effort.
Yeah, you got Jake so lazy, they don't even want to make an effort. They're too lazy enough to even go search. They want other men to do the hard lifting for them. That's a problem, man. All right, that's a problem, especially in this day and age where things are happening speedily, man. You got to find out this information for yourself, man. You have to get it in your head. This is the truth, man. And the only way that happens when you searching and you laboring, you can see it in black and white when it says ham. Just pick the word ham, and it says the progenitor of the not the what is it, the negro, not the Negroes. You ain't gonna find it out. You ain't gonna find it out in the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary unless you search for it. You can hear it all day. A man bring up Deuteronomy 28 chapter verse 68, but the slave ships. You can hear us bring out ham all day. You just a parrot. But until you go look it up, all right? And this is one of the books you need too, man. You can find this book right here for, pennies on the dollar, man. Let me see. You might have some. Yeah. All right? They got all type of information in this book, man. I'm talking about information on top of information, all right? And then, like I said, I'm bringing this out because, for those who are being lazy, it's sad that you got to do this. And also, it's edifying to the ones who don't know, all right? This is why it's coming out tonight, man. All right? Like I said earlier, you go, only way you believe, and it's hardwired in your head that this is true when you do stuff like this. You go to the word, like I brought up, Ham, all right? The youngest son of Noah, probably born 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the Negro races, all right, or the dark races, not the Negroes, man. The only way you believe, like, damn, this in black and white, it's right here. Because I remember when I first seen that, I was like, oh yeah, the white man full of shit,
Right.
But if you just run here letting somebody tell you, you know more, better than the person in the church, man. That just believe what pastors say all day, man.
Got a precept.
Give me that word. But give me that. Let me go back to that brother and get them definitions out the way, so we can hit it, man.
Con. Real quick, back in the Strong's definition, to make effort, be prompt or earnest, do or give diligence, be diligent, endeavor, labor, study.
Labor, study, diligence, man. You can't be lazy in this thing, man. If you be lazy, you just a guy that just going through with emotion. It's gonna show. It's gonna show. It's gonna ooze out of your ass, man. People gonna see your half-ass, if that's even a word. You know, sound like a Puff Daddy. Your half-assedness, man. People gonna see it. And they just say, because I done seen a lot of guys so-called been in the truth 9 years, 5 years, 4 years, but their half-assedness is on display. You can see that they can't bullshit another bullshitter. A guy that's been around, they bullshitted, but when he got in the truth, he put forth the effort to learn diligently the word. You can't bullshit another man. It's gonna show. 5 years in, 9 years in, you don't know who Apollyon is in the scriptures. But you banking on your years in the truth. You just been carried, man, on another man's back. You need came to camp, hold up a sign, and just sit there all day. But when you're a probe, you get a real teacher to probe you, ask you questions, follow up, see if you paid attention. Then it really shows, man. You got to be serious about this thing, man. All right? Now give me that other word, huh?
This is the word dividing. It's Strong's G3718.
Strong's G3718.
Orthotameo. To cut straight ways, to proceed on straight paths, hold a straight course, equivalent to doing right, to make straight and smooth, to handle the right, to teach the truth directly and correctly.
Yeah, man. You can't never get to that by bullshit. All right? And you gotta have in order to get to that, that's why we going through. I'm showing some of these books tonight, the basis of books that you need, because you can't do a job that need to be done with a ratchet, with a goddamn a screwdriver, man. You need the proper tools around you in order to learn, to get to that plateau, man. You need to do like take this information down, man. I'm gonna put these books up there again and take down the wisdom and experience that brother's giving you tonight. You can't get to that plateau by bullshit. When I was on different conference calls with elders and apostles and different men giving out information, or even the videos you see the elders and apostles were doing back then. One video was 10 minutes, but it took me 3 hours because I'm constantly stopping, writing down what he say, putting this down, putting that down. All right, I put myself in a room just by myself. The babies are gone, the woman is gone, all those elements of distractions is out the damn way, man. All right, so that's why you hear a certain brother going into something deep. All right, 4 out. He got that way by applying himself, man. All right. So like I said, the last past books we brought out for those who just tuning in, like I said, you need your Strongs. And like I said, this book here was before Blue Letter, man. We ain't have Blue Letter going back a couple of years back, man. All right. Strongs. Like I said, for those guys be out there bullshitting, not even having a King James, man. You got the old Harry Tubman Bible, man. You need a King James Bible, man. Putting up all crazy shit, man. You need a King James, all right? King James Bible, all right? You need your Apocrypha, man. All right? You need your Apocrypha, man. So let's go. Yeah, that's another one. The Zondervan. Now you got that Zondervan Pectoral Bible, big dictionary the brothers putting up. That's a compact version of it. You got the big boy. This the one we had back then, man. All right, this the one we had back then. You gotta apply yourself, man. All right, you have to apply yourself. You can't sit there and ride on the elders and apostles, the head of your camp. You just can't ride on that man's back in order to learn. You got to go and get it for yourself, man.
That's something for you.
Right? What about that brother get sick? What about that brother? Something happens, man. Oh well, the brother. Something happened. The Lord took the brother in. The Lord took the brother in. I guess I'm gonna just sit here. No, man. You got some way, dog.
Yeah, I got two for you actually. This Revelations 1 and 3. It said, "Blessed is he that readeth, and that they hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand."
Man, read that again, man. That's heavy.
It said,
Shalom to the brother Tazapat. Y'all about Shabbat Brakatah. Shalom, brother.
Shalom. Shabbat shalom.
it says, Revelations 1 and 3. "Blessed is he that readeth, and that they hear, they hear the words."
It said, "Blessed is he that readeth," man. How else you read? You have to apply yourself and read it, man. All right? You have to apply yourself and read it. And that effort takes you. Nobody else can do that for you, man. You have to do it. You have to sit there, put yourself in a remote environment, and you got to read these scriptures, man. And whatever you don't understand, you have to take that back to those men that's over you and ask the question, "Hey, I put forth the effort in trying to find this. I couldn't. Can you direct me the right way?" That's how you learn, man. You can't just be the lazy. I'm keep hitting the point because I'm honing it in because you have these lazy ass jakes, man, all on the comment board. All right, you got these lazy ass jakes that come out to the camp as a student. You got these lazy ass jakes in the camp. I'm gonna get to my 5 years, but that brother gonna carry me on his back though. That's how I'm gonna get there. No, it don't happen that way, partner. But yet you want to be like the apostles. You want to be like Elder Tahar, Elder Ramla. You ain't gonna get that way. And let me tell you something too, man. This is an old saying within GMS, man. You know, the head of your camp, that brother may be deep. The apostles, they're real deep. But you'll never be on another man's level because when that man gets to his level, wherever level you think he's on, when you finally get there, he's on a whole other level, man. So just worry about yourself, man. Worry about yourself and build yourself up. Stop bullshitting, man. Because when you're around, I'm gonna say this. Because every camp head that you see, they ain't just a camp head because somebody pulled a name out of a lottery, man. The Most High Himself set those men up. All right, the brothers you see that's in different orders in the camp, their name won't play out no lottery, man. Those men were selected by the Most High, man. And guess what? You're around other sharks, man. Brother, see you bullshit, man. Brother, see you bullshitting. You ain't serious. You fucking around. You can't pull a wool over the men in the Lord's eyes, man. We see that you ain't reading, applying yourself. All right, you asking baby questions and shit, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't be scared to ask questions, but hey, don't come pulling my leg either. But go ahead, I go all day on that, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna get that word. Read it in the Strongs. All right. It's
Strong's G314.
Anagnoso. It says to distinguish between, to recognize, to know accurately, to acknowledge, to read.
To what?
To read. And
to read.
Also to know accurately,
Yeah, and we're about knowing things accurately. We ain't about, the men of GMS, we not like those other camps out there, man. We not into the winging game. We ain't about winging shit, man. We want to know time, places, names, dates. All right, we in that game. We ain't about winging, because you got a lot of wing masters out here in some camps, man. Jake be pulling shit all out their ass, man. All right, we want to know. We are men that's in the know, man. We want to know what it really what it's hitting for, man. Yeah. Hey, get the brother Tazapah. Another elder brother, Tazapah, he have a good one. It's 2 Peter 1 and 10. Somebody get that for him.
I got it.
That's the spirit. We were already ready.
Yeah, that's spirit. Yeah, he just coming in and he pulled it, man.
This is 2 Peter 1 and 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. If you do these things, you shall never fail.
Yeah, if you do these things, you apply yourself in that like manner, you should never fail. You should never fall off, man. All right? You want to be one of these. I heard a guy one time, man, this shit, it's boring. You keep calling the same thing, man. The truth never changed, man. All right? The truth is repetitious. All right? And you have to apply yourself. That's another. That cat, he's no longer with us. That cat was lazy, man. All right, I'm gonna pull out another book that back then, and like I say, if you want to get on the level, because you have to know these different time periods, man. The Babylonians, the Persians, the Greeks, the Romans. You have to know these time periods, man. As a man of the Lord, all right. If somebody come and ask you who King Darius is, you gotta know who King Darius is, man. All right, you gotta know who Julius Caesar is, Alexander the Great. You got to know this, man.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah, Nebuchadnezzar. This is another book that we had that you need as a young man growing in the truth. You need this book right here. All right, and I'm gonna say this. This book has some bones in it. All right, it has bones in it, man, but it has a lot of meat too. All right, you brothers write that down, man. You young men out there. They're just coming in. You write this down, man. This is detrimental. The Josephus. You need the Josephus, man.
Got an extra one for you. Just want to get this next one real fast. Just Proverbs 8:33, and couple verses. 8:33. It says, "Hear instructions and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my doors. For whosoever findeth me and findeth life shall obtain favor of the Lord."
Yeah, man. Go ahead, make your point, huh? Because you're in the spirit. Go ahead.
Like, what you doing is of the spirit of the law. You instructing brothers in the proper way to be wise. You telling them if they were. Oh, go ahead.
Hey, Kaya, give me that one about wearing up the doorsteps of a wise man. Because that goes in an album, But go ahead, make your point, Aria.
Yeah, but it also goes to blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily. You're supposed to be watching this thing daily, constantly coming back to that well, man. The Lord has made it to where we can eat abundantly, like nonstop damn near. Like, without a doubt, all the men that you subscribe to, it's videos constantly being done. We probably not the only brothers doing a live stream right now,
Yeah. And the Most High through the elder apostles, man. You always had a great eating at the buffet that they've been cooking, man. They've been cooking it since 2007, man.
Right.
These other camps, they give you a half-ass meal and they go missing for 3 months, 2 years. The apostles been giving out plenty of good meals, man. But the thing is, are you eating? Are you feeding that spiritual man? Or are you feeding that that old man? Oh man, you got it. Oh man, y'all brothers got me. Give me the one about can't remember. Oh, you got to give me that one. You got it. The one in the Apocrypha.
That's a Rock 15 and 8.
Yeah, because you had guys. I'm gonna get on it when it comes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on it when it comes. It got to come out, man.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. But what the one I told that brother Ho?
This Sirach 6, and I'll start at 34, the point at 36. It says, "Stand in the multitude of elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee."
Yeah. Hey man, you gotta be there. The head of your camp is set up for a reason, man. All right. Like I said, that man ain't go to the convenience store and ask, can I put my name in a raffle, a lottery, and he was selected like that. No, the Most High set that man up in that position. So use him, but use him wisely, though, man. All right, don't go over here because I know about young Jake. Jake will go over here, ask an older brother in the camp, what this mean? The brother give it to him. Then you go over here Then you go over here next to the head of your camp. What that mean? No, you don't do things like that, man. You know, you deal straight and you deal with a man of the Lord wisely, man. All right, and you deal with him in the sense of you hearing everything, and sometimes you might not understand what an older brother is talking about or break it down to you. All right, but you got to give it time, man. You got to give it time. Sometimes a head of a camp or an older brother can be real deep to you on a matter, a common matter in the camp. It can be a matter of the truth, or it can be basic information that you don't understand. Just give it time. All right. But go ahead, Doc. You got some more meat in that thing.
Yeah, it says this 36. And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him, which means early, youthfully, you know, as in early in the day, at the beginning of the day. Meaning if you be with him in the beginning, you're gonna automatically be with him at night. Once y'all cleave together and come together, it says, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door.
Yeah. So when you in the really all stages, man, even when you all the way so-called built up, you still supposed to be in the stage of always learning, man. The other apostles been 30-some, going on 40 years in the truth, and they're still in the process of learning. All right. Even though they're not no novice, but they always learning, always, you know, congregating with each other. So when you're in the stage of you just learning, or as a novice, you're supposed to be in the stage of a sponge, man. You gathering information, soaking it up. And you round men that can give it to you. I'm not round no knucklehead, man. I'm around the brothers. Oh, I'm around the brothers the 2 hours for camp, and 1 hour for fellowshipping, but the rest of my time is devoted to knuckle brain niggas, man. No, you don't get it like that, man. Because all that other 2 hours of studying with you, and then you get the rest of your time to this nigga over here, that shit going out your head. You know, then you're not writing it down. Because that's another thing for you young cats out there, man. And like I said, this lesson tonight is really for you. All right? When you come to camp, man, you better have a pen and a pad. You better have, if you don't have a pen and a pad, you better have the whole goddamn camp on recording or something, man. All right? A simple video that's an hour long should at least take you down there a day or two. I know it took me on a 10-minute video back then in 07, 08, 09, 010, and continuing, it takes me an hour or two just to get through a video. When they're bringing out heavy information about the Roman Empire, I want to get down names, places, all that. That's how you should be, man. Don't bullshit yourself. It's going to be on display.
I got you something, Mark.
Go ahead, man. And I'm speaking from experience. Not only for myself, and also for what I've seen from other cats' failures, man. Want to bullshit through this thing of ours, man. You bullshit yourself, it's gonna be on display, my man. When one of these so-called Christians, you know, because when I was in Houston, man, used to have professors and shit passed by the camp. All right, you better be on point. All right, but go ahead, Doc.
Right, Con. This Acts 17 and 10, it says, and the brethren immediately sent away Paul and Silas by night unto Berea. And the understanding, you brothers get the understanding with Paul and Silas. Paul was a master teacher. All right. So was and so Silas was a high-end teacher too. It says by night unto Berea, who went into the synagogue of the Jews. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, and that they received the word with all readiness of mind.
Yeah.
And searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so. So they applied themselves to studying and being ready, the ready goes into diligence, which I'm gonna bring out. It's forwardness. All right. You want to make a point, Elder?
No. I'm trying to find something to back you up real fast.
Right. So, and they searched them. They searched the scriptures daily whether those things that they told them was so. So once they heard something, they didn't just take the nacho. Okay, you know what? This man is right, because the elders, and we find ourselves other priests in the camp. I didn't hear brothers clear. Hey, look, don't believe me. Go and search it yourself. You know, brothers that gave you that opportunity. Like, look, we leave the window open. Let's just say we're not telling the truth, but let's just say you don't want to cleave to what we saying, or you're not a person who just hear what you say and mimic it or mock it. We telling you, okay, don't just listen, go and research to see if these things are so. And that's what the Bereans did. All right, there was men that received the word with all readiness of mind. You see, because you won't let nobody in the world tell you anything. You won't let nobody come back, man. You know the Lord coming back in 2022, huh? You're gonna be like, well, where they say that shit at? Well,
Right.
well, what it? Yeah, you gonna, even if you go to worldly things, you're not gonna just take what anybody tell you in the world and just be like, you know what, that sound good. It is good, it's right, man. All right. So how much more the knowledge to save you or put you to death, man? All right, you got to take that much more assurance into it, man. And I got another one. If you want to make a point, go ahead.
I'm a wide. Hold on deck for me. Acts 8. It started about 28. I want you to read down to 33 in a minute. But go ahead with your what you had.
Right. This one a little lengthy, but this going straight into it. And this 8, because the elders and brothers, we labor and y'all supply, right? We labor and y'all supply, which we supply y'all with the things we excel in giving. So y'all should excel in receiving. Meaning when we do put in that work, what brothers don't know, we go into conference calls, brothers, man, what about this timeline? Things that's off air that brothers don't know about. All right, that we congregate and build each other up. Man, you know about this, or we put a lesson together. This brother bring information from this timeline. You know, this brother got that. This brother got the precepts. So we're all working together. So we're supplying y'all want. All right. So in return, hey, y'all should give us back on the demand of it. Meaning what? The Lord set us up that way. All right. And this goes into it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this because the scriptures say iron sharper than iron, man.
Yep.
I tell these men in the camp with me, everything I know, I want you to know that and more, man. All right. And like I say, the men in the camp, you should also see them growing, man. I know brothers that didn't know where Deuteronomy was at, that didn't know what Thessalonians was at. Now, look at them now. Once you deal and learn correctly, the man is a sharp weapon, man, when it comes to the scriptures. All right. You don't get to being a sharp weapon, all right, and sharpen the mind with these scriptures by bullshitting, man. Being half-assed. It's a lot of half-assed jakes out there, man. It's a lot of half-assed jakes in the camp and around the camp, man. And like I said, if you don't stop that shit, the Most High gonna spew you out, man. You're gonna be put on display. That's why I try to, just like the Apostle the Heart shows the example. Them guys that's around, I even try to keep you sharp. The guy asks a question, I'm like, hey, you know what that mean? See if you're paying attention, man. All right? But go ahead.
Right. We're not going to be blamed for your slothfulness. Meaning, because we gave you the word diligently. With all readiness, we receive your question. Because, hey, if there's nobody else, bro, these brothers are witnesses alone with me. Bro, any question somebody asks us concerning this Bible, if we don't answer you, we answer you on the next thing. We got to go gather the information, get it, whatever. We gonna answer you, bro, according to the scriptures. All right, so now there's no excuse for your lack of necessity of want, man. You see, but this 2 Corinthians chapter.
Before you start, now all y'all brothers my witness. They had a clown come out to the camp one time that said some wild, crazy shit about King James, man. What you brothers seen me go do?
Yeah, we researched it up.
Look it up.
Yep.
To believe it wasn't so. To know that it wasn't so against him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't so. His mama didn't have sex with him. His mama was in jail.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, his mama was in jail.
He was 3 years old.
Majority of the time, man.
Yeah, because this particular guy came out and said that King James had sex with his mother.
Fuck
right?
off.
I said that wasn't true. I asked him to produce his calls. He didn't want to deal. He got back in the car and drove off. Then he came back the following week. But then when I left the camp, an hour, 2 hours in, getting home, I'm up there. I'm punching the computer. This. Oh, all right. I'm ready for the nigga now. What's up? Then he come back. He ain't want no smoke coming back, man. But you don't find these things out without looking up, man. But go ahead, like I said, I just had
Right.
to bring that example out, man.
This 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 1. It says, I speak not by commandment, but by occasion of forwardness. Grab that word forwardness for me on Amawai Baba Gashah, because I'm gonna read down, because the brothers after this video, if y'all is watching, y'all must read this chapter right here. It's a necessity. All right. It says, I speak not by commandment, by occasion of forwardness. All right, because he brought out 2 Peter 1:10 with that diligence. It says of others. So this is the forwardness or the diligence of others. This is Paul putting you on his mindset. All right. It says, and to prove the sincerity of your love, man. All right. So if this, you know, what brothers have a passionate zeal, in which I'm gonna do a video, Lord willing, since we own that, I'm gonna go into that zeal. All right. All right. The zeal. I'm gonna do it when we get off, you know, Lord willing, we get off this lesson. But it says to prove the sincerity of your love. And what is your love? That's your care for the scriptures. Because when you love something, you treasure it. All right, where a man treasure, that's where his heart would be also. All right, that's where your diligence would be. It says, for ye know that the grace of our Lord, the Mashiach Yahushua, that though he was rich, yet for your sakes he became poor, that ye through his poverty might be rich. So he came to labor for us that we could get it and be there more abundantly, man. All right. Not only just that we would get it, but that we would excel in getting it, man. So he excelled in giving it. We have to excel in getting it. It says, and herein I give my advice. Okay, so now let's lock in. For this is expedient for you. Something that expedient for you is wise for you. All right. It's needful for you. Okay. It says, who have begun before, not only to do, but also to be forward a year ago. Now, therefore, perform the thing of it. So perform the thing of which you labor for, or want to receive. You got to perform the thing in it. All right. You got to be active, man. Proactive in what you're doing. Make a point.
No. I'm listening to you.
It says that there, now therefore perform the thing of it, doing of it, that as there was a readiness to will. All right, so you got to have the readiness to will yourself to do it. Stay up long nights. You know, it's times, you know, you don't want to read or you're reading, and it may be something you can understand, but it seems like you got to repattern yourself for reading it, man. Like, let me read that again and make sure I caught it correctly. Let me make sure he ain't talking about us, not the heathen. All right, the heathen and not us. All right, it says, so that there may be a performance also out of that which ye have. So you could reap the benefits of what you performing, man. All right, to reap the rewards of you studying, man. And you get to know something and learn something in the scriptures, and you can wheel it on and wheel and deal it because you went study it and searched it. It said, you want to bring that point out? Bring it out, the forwardness. Yeah.
It's beautiful, man, because it's when you read forwardness here in 2 Corinthians 8:8, the word here is spude, which is haste, earnestness, diligence, to give all diligence. And this word spude is the root word of spudazo, which is study in 2 Timothy 2:15. So when you read this, it says, I speak not by commandment, but by occasion of the forwardness of others, meaning Apostle Paul is writing to the men that show diligence. He's answering their questions because they have diligent questions and because they've been diligent in the spirit. He wants to keep feeding their faith, man.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's the same root word for study, the forwardness. You got it, huh?
Right. It's our duty to distribute to the necessity of the saints. Now, we don't know if the men that's not in this thing are not the saints. So we got to have the same like duty or the zeal or the passion to receive those as we receive our brothers that's on cross the threshold with us, man. Because we don't know who servants. This is the Lord's service. You got it out.
Real quick, this 2 Timothy 2, and I'm gonna start at the top. 2 Timothy 2:1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in the Mashiach Yahushai, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also. So
That's
you're supposed
right.
to see brothers that are diligent, because those men will then get built up and they'll be able to teach others. Like you have some zealous brothers right now that are coming out, and 6 months from now they'll be able to break down, you name it, man, the whole gospel, because we're about to get shut down real soon. The Lord's about to just scatter everybody, man. So you have to put yourself in the mind state that, look, I might be in a concentration camp somewhere, I might be in a city by myself. We say this all the time. Every time you walk into a department store or a large building, you're the only man in that entire building that knows the name of the Lord and the will of the Lord, man. So every man of the Lord needs to be prepared to be in a leadership mentality. You can't, like the elders been saying, you can't be in the camp 5 years and your whole understanding of the truth is based on this man
Another man.
calling y'all, give me this precept, give me that. No, you have to know those precepts. You may be nowhere near your camp here when all hell breaks loose. You've been in the camp 5 years and you don't know the truth. That's a blot, man. That's a foul blot on, man. You got it up.
I'm gonna say this. Another thing, when an older brother in the camp, all right, that's of rank or whatever, this an older brother that's bringing it out. You supposed to be knocking down another brother, man, to read, man. All right, you supposed to be knocking down another brother to read, man. And one way you learn these scriptures, man. One way you learn. Like right now, bro. Like right now.
Just keep teaching. Just keep teaching, Just keep teaching. Just keep teaching,
Like I say, man, the way you find out, how to actually master the scriptures, man. You be the guy that always be counted first or want to be first. I'm gonna read for this brother, and them same precepts he calling out, I'm gonna master them, I'm gonna get them down.
Yeah,
remember, that's how you remember the scriptures, man. By being a guy that's want to read, being a guy that's want to actually want to teach, because all your absorbing the scriptures and information in now got to be displayed. You got to go up against something. That's why the Lord tell you about being a contender. You got to go find somebody to fight up against, man. And who we fight up against? All right, out there on the block, man. These scoffers, these scorners, these so-called Christians, these so-called know-it-all niggas. You got to put it on display. All right. You don't do that by being the guy in the back of the camp. Everything going, everybody over there, you in the back, you just chilling. You quiet as hell. All right, you passive aggressive. It's nothing about I gotta get it a mentality, man. Hey, I'm gonna bring it to a worldly sense. Even when you say back in the world, I had to go to the Nike Combine for football. All right, you could call, they went to calling names and shit. Then they went to saying whoever come up here first, that's who we throwing the ball at. I was knocking niggas down, get to the front, go. Next thing I'm going again with another damn face, man. Hell with them niggas. I'm gonna get it, man. I'm trying to get it. But that's how I'm saying it in a playful sense. But when you in them camps, man, you gotta be. You can't. The guy that's just coming in and learning, you gotta be knocking down brothers, man, to read for the elder of the camp. All right. The elder of the camp be talking. Hey, I got it right here, elder. I got it right here. The older brother, whatever, man. That's how you learn. All right. What it say? It's a worldly sense to say that the quiet guy is finished last or something like that, man. You got to want to get it, man.
That's that readiness. That's that readiness of mind, man. That's that will of readiness. I got a little more. Baba Gashad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a little more. This just must needs be to come out, man.
Hey, give me that other scripture, because I have another one loaded right here. Raya, give me the one with Gamaliel, because you think when Gamaliel was teaching Paul was bullshit? No. Do you think when Yahushua's mother went to find him, that he was in the temple with them noble men, them priests, and them elders bullshit? No. And give me that particular scripture too, man, as an example.
I got it.
You gotta put away the bullshit, man. All right, you gotta put away the bullshit and really dive in deep. What you gonna do when they cut off all these lights, all this computer shit, and it's on you now, man? All right. But go ahead, brother. Like I said, we're gonna get there.
This back at 12. Hey, Amawai, Baba Gashab, you can hold on deck. 2 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 24 and 25. It says, this 12. It says, for if there be first a willing mind, it is accepted according to that a man had it, and not according to that which he had not. Because it's accepted because of what those teachers that they are distributing towards you, man. So you have all the things you need. We giving you the utensils to work. We can't work for you. All right, you got to work. All right, to help our job be easier. Also, it says, for I mean not that other men be eased and ye be burdened. You see, because you could burden us by not actually getting the questions, doing a diligent search. All right, or doing more research, or asking blind questions, or repetitive questions. You burden teachers now, man. You see,
I'm gonna say this because see, this video really tonight was about guys like you on the comment board. Lights out, man. 12. And man, you need to put this on replay. You need to go to sleep with this video on, man. All right, because you one of these guys we talking about, bro. Like I said, keep going though, man.
Yeah, it's this 14, and it's I got just one more and we get it. It says, but by an equality, you see, by an equality, that now at this time your abundance may be a supply for their want, that their abundance also may be a supply for your want, that there may be equality, man. As we giving it, excelling and giving, you should be excelling and receiving it, man. Likewise to us, we have to do the same things, and we still doing those things. All right, we're not perfect. We still learning. All right, we stand corrected on things. You know, so the supply of our want should match the resemble or be a mirror, should mirror the supply of your want, man. You see,
because we shouldn't be to the point of teaching you John 3:16, the virgin birth, all this milk, and then 3 months you still on the same level. 4 months from now, 5, 7 months, you still on the same level. That's a problem, man.
Yeah, 5 years on the same level.
I've seen guys 5 years. It's like their first date, man. You ask them a question. All right, give me 4 scriptures on who the Lord died for. Jake up there. No, you bullshit. You should be like a well-oiled machine, man. Pumping them out. And I'm gonna say this: not only pumping them out, but you pumping them out with understanding, man. Because you got a lot of guys out here that be pumping out 900 damn precepts, but don't have no understanding of the precepts, man. Don't have no understanding of the breakdowns, man. You got that factor that you got to bring in too.
I got that, huh? You want?
Yeah, and give me that. I want to get that Acts out the way because the Acts go into it. I want that Acts first, and then jump into that.
Proverbs 4:7.
Yeah, all that get understanding. Whatever you got, go though. You know what I'm saying? We gonna. Hey man, we gonna hurt some feelings tonight, man.
You still got that second Maccabees?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just let the elder get this.
We're gonna get that. I gotta slow down. We're gonna get that. Like I say, Jake gonna get his feelings hurt tonight though, man, in a good way. Go ahead.
What you want first? Whatever. I got a bunch of number tabs open. I number scriptures.
Well, this is what I want to do. Hold that action and Proverbs. Y'all bring out what y'all got to bring out. Let's get that out the way first, and then we're gonna keep pushing.
Bring that second Maccabees out, then I'm done. All right? Because it's a thing of equality, man. Listen, y'all brothers actually give us the willpower to constantly want to learn and get it to inform y'all, man. All right, because that's way we're potentially winning souls here, man. Going back to Proverbs. So it's our love, okay, to fulfill that will of the Most High, man. You see, there's a glory in that. Go ahead.
Yeah, we flipping our talents, man.
We flipping our talents, man.
They're helping us flip our talents.
Right.
Man.
They're helping us flip our talent. Yep. Go ahead.
This second Maccabees chapter 2, verse 24. For considering the infinite number and the difficulty which they find that desire to look into the narrations of the story for the variety of the matter, we have been careful that they that will read may have delight and that they that are desirous to commit to memory.
Y'all go back, listen, start over. Wait, start over. I can slow down. Please hit the commas. All right, real quick. Go ahead, 24.
I say hit the commas. All right, Con. For considering the infinite number and the difficulty which they find that desire to look into the narrations of the story for the variety of the matter.
Right, because the infinite number is all the books, man. All right, for the variety of the matter, because in the variety of the matter, it comes what? We misunderstand. I mean, well, it's things that need to be broken down, man, that men may wrestle with or do different type of things. Okay, so that desire to look into the narrations of the story and a variety of the matter. Go ahead.
Yeah, if I could just add real quick, because Jake might say, well, there's only 80 books, 66 and 14 apocryphas, a finite amount of books. No, when you read the scriptures, when you read with understanding, you could read the same precept over and over. Another brother will bring light to it. The scriptures are infinite, man. You could read the same 10 scriptures a million different ways, man. This is literally an infinite amount of precepts, and the understanding just magnifies. Like the elder said, by the time you get to this level, a brother that was on that level, he's already on another level. So it is infinite. All right, but this verse 25.
Right.
Be careful that they that will read might have delight.
Right. So they that may read may have delight, because we have to understand we in the know where the Lord have blessed us. All right. To know that, look, when y'all are teaching, y'all have to teach others to be teachers also, man. We're not teaching you to burden off another man. All right. When we're teaching to build you up, that you may be a teacher. Go ahead.
God, Galatians 6:4. And that they that are desirous to commit to memory might have ease.
Right, so they can what? Remember the precepts. Don't Isaiah 28:10 say, for precept must be upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. And even with the here a little, there a little, with the traveling through the scriptures, that's how you get your understanding, which you're gonna bring out in Proverbs next. That's how you get, even with the here a little, there a little, that goes into those books and certain things the elders showed you, man. You see? Go ahead.
You got to commit that to memory. You got to know.
You got to commit it to memory.
This precept goes with this precept. This point backs up this point. Somebody has a question. Oh, this precept answers that question. That's what happens when you're diligent, man. You get well-rounded in the scriptures. You got it.
Hey, you finished?
Yeah, he got one little line. Read the line and that's it.
Done. And that all into whose hands it comes might have profit.
That's how you be profitable. Go ahead. You got it, Elder.
Now, I want to show, before I move on, because you brought something to my mind, which is another learning tool for you brothers, you newcoming brothers that don't know, man. How to study, how to learn. Somebody go to the prelude of Sirach, man. And I want you to go where it says whereas in bold letters. I want you to go where it says halfway down, and it's right in the beginning. I want you to start where it says whereof not only the readers. I want you to start right there. Whoever get it. You're gonna jump around real fast. It's telling you, it's giving you golden jewels, man, gems. How you learn, how you go about mastering the scriptures, man. Right?
I think I got it. It's Ecclesiastes 1.
Yeah, but he's going to the prelude, man.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, where it says whereof not only the reader.
Yeah. Wherefore let me entreat you to read it.
Now I want you to go up some more. Go over and say whereof.
Yeah, go. You got it. It's after the semicolon.
All right. I got you. This it says, and whereof not only the readers must need become skillful themselves, but also they that desire to learn be able to profit them which are without.
Yeah, man.
Both by speaking and writing. My grandfather.
All right. Now jump down where it says, "Let me entreat you." Go back to that. Now read that to the end.
All right.
You gotta be skillful as a reader, man. All right. And to learn, that's how you profit in the truth, man. And like I said, you would never get there by climbing on the back of another brother, man, or brothers. You expecting the brother to study for you. You expecting a man in the camp to actually look up things for you. you're gonna be a sad case, man. You know, we don't have that long. Let's say another 2 years roll around, you still on square one. All right. I know that book is $5, $10, but fuck it, I'm gonna get it. That shit gonna turn into forever, man. You gotta want it. All right, you gotta want it, man. I want it like, hey, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, brother. That's on another note. Go ahead,
It says, wherefore let me entreat you to read it with favor and attention, and to pardon us wherein.
Talking about the scriptures. It's talking about the scriptures, man. So listen good, man. Go ahead.
It says, wherein we may seem to come short of some words which we have labored to interpret, for the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them.
Keep going.
It says, and not only those things, but the law itself and the prophets and the rest of the book have no small difference.
Go ahead.
When they are spoken in their own language.
All right. Now jump to the next page at the top where it says, I found a book. They found a book of small learning. Go ahead. It's giving you gems, man, on how you go about, the scriptures. Go ahead. At the top of Ecclesiastes, right above 1, it says, I found a book of no small learning. If somebody else, somebody get it. If somebody already get it.
I got it. I found a book of no small learning. Therefore, I thought it most necessary for me to bestow some diligence.
Some what?
Diligence. And to travail to interpret it.
And the point of message, I found a book of no small learning. Meaning it's crucial, man. This is a crucial. This is basically. This is life and death here, man. All right, go ahead.
Using great watchfulness and skill in that space to bring the book to an end and set it forth for them also, which in a strange country are willing to learn.
Oh, what? Willing to do what?
Willing to learn.
Go ahead.
Being prepared before in manners to live after the law.
Yeah, man. So the point of the matter, you gotta be willing to learn, man. All right, now give me that in Acts. That account in Acts as an example.
This is Acts chapter 8, start at 25. And they, when they had testified and preached the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, returned to Jerusalem and preached the gospel in many villages of the Samaritans, which were Israelites. And the angel of the Lord spake unto Philip, saying, Arise, and go toward the south unto the way that goeth down from Jerusalem unto Gaza, which is desert. And he arose and went. And behold, a man of Ethiopia, a eunuch of great authority under Candace, queen of the Ethiopians, who had the charge of all her treasure, and had come to Jerusalem for to worship. And just to add some understanding, this is an Israelite who was in Ethiopia. It's not an actual Hamite. He came to Jerusalem to worship because he was an Israelite. All right.
All right.
Verse 28, was returning and sitting in his chariot, read Isaiah the prophet. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, Go near and join thyself to the chariot. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah and said, Understandest thou what thou readest? And he said, How can I, except some man should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him.
Go on. Keep going.
Go on. If I could just add that readest is the same exact word in Revelation 1 and 3. All right. Anagnosko, to understand, to perceive, to know between.
Yeah, but you need them both, man. You have to. That's it on that. You need first to apply yourself as a reader, and you need a man to teach you, to give you understanding. Like I said earlier, you can't just be sitting out here. You a precept monster. You can throw out all type of precepts all day, willy-nilly, but you have no understanding of it, man. You know, you're shortchanging yourself. Give me that in Proverbs real fast.
God, it's Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding.
You must get understanding of what you're reading, man. That's why when we once was in school, they had something called reading and comprehension. You can read something all day, all up and down, but you got to have comprehension on what you read it, man. That's a must. That's a must, man.
Got a precept for you.
And real quick, give me that one in Isaiah about precept upon precept, line up on line, because that's a foundation of it too, man. Learning how to divide the word, how to get understanding. You can't. That's a true statement. I seen one of the brothers earlier on the comment board had put it up there. You know, I guess this was a problem that he was having. All right, when you read the scriptures, you can't read the scriptures like an Ebony magazine. All right, double XL. It don't go like that, man. To read the scriptures, you got to go. Sometimes you got to jump from Genesis to Isaiah to James, so on and so forth, man. Sometimes you have to read line up on line. Sometimes your answer is either above. You might want to deal with this verse, all right. But all right, your answer might have been before that particular verse you hung up on. It might be after. Sometimes you got to read the whole chapter, man. All right, but go ahead, Doc.
This is Isaiah 28. I'm gonna start at verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breasts.
Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. And that comes with dealing with the milk of the scriptures, the easy things, man. All right, when somebody asks you where's slavery in the Bible, you better bet your ass you better know, man. I go to Deuteronomy. All right, I go here, I go there. That's the milk. All right, certain breakdowns are considered milk. It's a must that you know that. It's a must that you know certain words. Okay, when I deal with the virgin birth, I gotta bring out Isaiah 7:14 to emphasize what is a true virgin. These are the things that you have to get down in your memory bank, man. Instead of apply yourself, not just learning it. All right, I mastered it. You gotta keep going over it. 13 years in, 14, 15, 20 years in, 25 years in, you still got to go over it, man. All right, because we're in these bodies, man. We're in this flesh where we forget. All right, we're in this flesh where, you know, things happen, man. So you got to constantly apply yourself, all right? Like I said, this is for you younger brothers that don't know no better, man.
All right.
Which one of you brothers, I think Amawai had something to say.
Yeah, I just wanted to deal with the brother Mayaka Yahawada. He said it's so overwhelming, he wasn't really sure where to start. And I just wanted to read this real quick while the brother's reading Isaiah 28. This 1 Peter 2, verse 2. As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word that ye may grow thereby. Because when you first start watching Great Millstone particularly, brothers bring out 10, 20, 30 precepts a lesson, and it could be overwhelming. Sometimes, you know, brothers go into spiritual power, or this particular man came back in the reincarnation. Is this man, you might, that's not really milk. We just be in the spirit. So things just, you know, we teach all manner of the scriptures, but you have to start with the basics. When you go to Matthew the 17th chapter, you had that the transfiguration. Apostle Peter was like, look, we need to make a tabernacle for Moses and Elijah, Salakia. And the Most High himself said, no, this is my son in whom I'm well pleased, because Yahushua embodies the law and the prophets. You start with that, and then you grow thereby. Start with the law and the prophets. The prophecies dealing with what's about to happen. All right, scriptures tell you that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Through the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. You need to understand martial law. You need to understand the mark of the beast, which is why we harp on it so much. It's not just because we just love Revelation 13 so much. No, you need to be persuaded that all hell is going to break loose. You need to be persuaded in your own mind that your family is going to be taken into concentration camps. That's going to put you in the mind to be diligent and get into the scriptures. You have to start there. You have to start with a healthy fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You got it.
Get that one real quick. I'm gonna give it to one of you brothers. I always bring this out. This is one of my favorites, man. Where I'm at. It's right here. Fingers, man. It's right Hold on. It's at Sirach 4 and 16. No, start at 15 to be on point, man.
Con. This is Sirach 4, verse 15. Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely.
Con.
If a man
do what?
If a man commit himself unto her, which is wisdom, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession.
Keep going.
For at that first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment her with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws.
Yeah, man. And that's what the brother was going into. The discipline that the wisdom torment you with sometimes be martial law, the chip. You may see things on TV being displayed, the vaccination being mandated. That's another way the Lord discipline you, or wisdom. Because the Most High, I'm going to say this, the Most High embodies wisdom, man. He created wisdom. So he is wisdom. But this is the way it disciplines you into fearing the Heavenly Father and getting down in the scriptures, man. All right? Like I said, I know this is going to hurt some Jake's feelings, man, but Jake needs to hear this, man. There's too many times I'm seeing, Jake is asking all type of answers now, ask some far out goddamn questions, man. Or sometimes easy milk questions that can be easily researched, man. All right.
Got you for you.
But keep going. Hold on real fast. Go down to 20.
Okay. This is back in Sirach 4, verse 18. Then will she return the straight way unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets. But if he go wrong, she will forsake him, and give him over to his own ruin.
All right, go ahead.
Observe the opportunity, and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul.
Yeah. Be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul. Now, I had this one real fast. This is another way you build up in a sense of learning, man. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, basically Sirach 39 in Apocrypha. In 1, it says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditations thereof. What when you see people that talk about it meditating, what they want around when they meditate? They want peace, they want quietness. That's how you get the scriptures, man. All right, that's how you build up and learn the scriptures. Your woman, your child, your mama, the video game, the TV is off, man. You getting down to business, all right?
Oh, it's lucky. The brother, he posted this earlier. Wait, you on 38 or?
I'm in 39.
The brother posted Sirach 38 and 24. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that have little business shall become wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, he posted that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, it says meditation will seek out the wisdom of the ancient and be occupied in prophecy. All right, it says he will keep the saying of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. All right, he says he will seek out the secrets of the grave sentences and can be conversed in dark parables, man. But like that other scripture that brother brought out, that's a good one too, man. That's a real good one. All right, you have to, man. You got to do it, man. Bring out. I think one of you brothers is holding something too, right?
Yeah, I got one.
One more verse in that Isaiah 28 too.
All right, yeah. Finish out Isaiah 28 so we can move on.
I'll just reread verse 9 again. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breasts. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line.
Give me that in Psalms. What does it say? Through my precept, I get my learning, or something like that. Yeah. So sometimes you got to jump from precept to precept, get understanding, man. Precept upon precept, line upon line. Line upon line really means you going. Just like every scripture got like 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. You got to go line upon line sometimes to get a full understanding what you seeking out, understanding sometimes, man.
Yeah, this is Psalms 119, 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way.
Yeah, so through the precepts you get understanding. Because this for a sense for one of you young brothers out there. If I go, all right, this just for you brothers, you young brothers on the comment board, man. That's tuning in. Now, for instance, I might go to, let's say I go to Genesis. Let's say if I go to Genesis 3:3, and it says, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High said, ye should not eat thereof of it. Neither has said ye should not eat of, neither, I'm messing it up. The Most High said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. So if I ask you, what does it mean right there for a tree? Or what is it talking about? You should be able to know where to go at, man. All right? You should be able to know. Which this is a precept upon precept. Somebody go to understand what the tree is, right there as an example. Somebody go to Mark 8:24, man.
I got you. The same Mark chapter 8, verse 24. And he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking.
Yeah, so those trees back then were people. There was men. The only way you find it out is by understanding precept upon precept, man. Now continue, Raya.
Time. This is Isaiah 28, verse 10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little.
Yeah, here a little and there a little, man. You gotta go over here, get a little bit of this from James or Revelations. You gotta jump back to Jeremiah. Then you gotta go to Romans. You gotta go deal. Let Paul get down. You gotta go back to John, Matthew to get a full understanding. This is not these scriptures, man. This King James Bible is not a double XL magazine. This is not an Ebony magazine. All right. This is not the Cat in the Hat right here, man. You just read it all the way through. You have to, and like I said, it has to be used with skill, man. You can't be the young guy that got the keys to a Ferrari, and you're gonna crash it, man. You're gonna self-destruct, man. You gotta know when, where, and how to apply the scriptures, man. All right. Anything else you brothers got before we get ahead?
Got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
This 1 Peter 5. This Proverbs 1 and 5. It says, a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attend unto wise counsel.
Yeah.
You know?
And we just, I gotta still put it up there on the page, but me and the brother Roger went over dealing with wise counsel, man. And that was, like I said, I've been, for some reason, because we got like some young brothers coming out to the camp. I think I counted like nine brothers on the side. And some reason in the spirit, I've been going through these basic lessons, man. The one-on-one. Understanding what wise counsel is, man. Understanding how you learn in the scriptures. What you about to say? I'm
just saying, back in that Isaiah 28:9, getting weaned off the milk and sucking off the breast.
Yeah, the milk are the basis of the scriptures. You shouldn't be a guy that you still learning, but you want to jump to the Hebrew, or you want to jump to the meat and dark sayings of the scriptures, which that's called the meat, the dark sayings, the deep breakdowns, man. All right. Yeah, I'll be on this channel here. This is the main channel I'll be on. All right, but to start over, before we get out of here, like I say, you young brothers out there, you first need a King James Bible. Get you a King James Bible, man. You shouldn't have the hotel Bible, man. What they call that hotel Bible? Start with a G. The Geneva. You shouldn't have that. You shouldn't have a NIV. You need a King James Bible, man. Sometimes the 1611, if you can understand the Quaker English, man. You need, once again, Get you a Josephus, man. All right, if you really want to get down, all right. Like I said before, this Josephus has a lot of meat and it got some bones in it, man. So be careful. All right. Next, you need you a Strong's, man. Get you a Strong's. This is how we got down before the elder brothers and the apostles. This is how we got down back then with the Strong Concordance, man. Before Blue Letter, before the Blue Letter was dropped. Even still go back to it, man. Then you get you which this is nothing more than a Zondervan Pectoral Bible Dictionary. All right. It's another book you want to get. All right. You about to say something, Mama Watt?
Con, I gotta go in to wrap up everything. Another brother ain't got nothing.
Get you a Apocrypha, man. It ain't nothing but like $8, man. $9. All right. Go ahead, Doc.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 6, verse 11 and 12. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. So this encompasses everything. We desire that every one of you show the same diligence, which you give diligence to make your calling and election sure, to the full assurance of hope. What is hope? Peace, expectation. We expect the kingdom of heaven. We expect the Heavenly Father to make good on his promises. That ye be not slothful, all right? Don't be lazy. Don't rely on another man's work to get you into the kingdom. You got to be a good soldier of Yahushua. Be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. All right, starting with our forefathers, starting with our elders and apostles, starting with the camp heads, man. You follow the men that follow the Lord. What did Apostle Paul say? Be followers of me as I am of Yahushua. And that is what it is.
Yeah, read that one more time. Jay need to hear that, man.
Come on. Hebrews 6 and 11. It's lucky. And we desire that every one of you show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end.
And Paul's saying that because Paul was giving 144% of himself, man. Which you got camp heads out here and the apostle elders that give a full 144% of themselves, man. They're open book. They give you, and then the men give you that first of all, they give you their time, the diligence, man, to deal with you one-on-one in the council. So you gotta make it, a serious thing to be there on time, to be the first in those different classes that brothers give, man. All right, you gotta give 100%, 144% of yourself too. That's why it's been said like that, man. All right, go ahead, Doc.
That ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises.
Yeah, man, and not on another man's back, man. Well, sorry, Yahushua, I ain't thought it was that serious, man. I was following the head of the camp. I was believing, hey, man, you got to get it for yourself, man. And I tell these brothers all the time, let's just say, all right, let's just say that the camp grew, you have something go down in this society, it's 30, 40 people out there in front of you or whatever. I guess all that work supposed to be on the head of the camp to deal with all those people. No, you gotta divide those people up, those students, those men. And you should be able to teach a class, man. Because we're not just over here like you see in the other camps. Let's say IUIC is one I can bring out for example. All you got is a bunch of bodies just marching down the street, man. You just got a bunch of bodies, man. It's just bodies. It's literal bodies, man. But when you talk to those guys, they are zombies. They don't have it for their damn self. Well, I can call my big arc on the phone. He can deal with you. No, can you deal with me, man? You don't want to be that guy, okay? You want to be able to hold your own, all right? In the men of GMS, we ain't just no bodies, man. Everybody can hold their own, man. All right? Brothers can hold their own, man. Their own weight out here. And like I say, the men that's men that set up over these camps devote themselves so brothers can hold your own, man. So you don't just be a body, man, a damn parrot. All right, because let's go back to Apostle Gabar. He breaks it all the time. It's three particular stages of being a prophet or a man of law. It's first, it's a parrot. A parrot only replays or says what he hears. A monkey is the second. A monkey displays what he sees. And then it's the guy that's a dragon. And the guy that's a dragon, he looks into things. He's very lethal. All right? He's very sharp. He's a surgeon when it comes to the scriptures, man. Information. Which one you want to be? All right? Anything else before we leave? Anything you brothers got to say? Oh, you got something, right? Go ahead, Doc.
I got one. This is just to back up what the brother Amwad brought out on how not being slothful, and if you're diligent, you get the riches of the kingdom. This is Proverbs 10:4. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich.
One more time, Mike. Jake need to hear that, man.
This is Proverbs 10:4. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this too, man, through experience. And once you get to a height where you pacing yourself in this truth, then you start working on you as a man. All right, that's a whole other lesson in itself, man. Then you start becoming disciplined, responsible. All right, because like I said earlier, man, over here at GMS, man, we ain't just over here pumping out a bunch of bodies, man. All right, for clout chasing and to be seen. We pumping out men, sharp men. All right. You weren't responsible in the world, but when you come over here, you're gonna be responsible. All right. You're gonna grow. You're gonna be built up. All right, mentally. All right. It's gonna be a thing that's not forced. Because you got a lot of guys that are lights, camera, action Israelites, man. When that camera is on, they're super duper. They'll say 500 times in one sentence, man. All right. But when that camera go off and the brothers are in their different domains in space, nigga mode is on, man. Nah, we ain't dealing like that, bro. We ain't dealing like that, man. So you have to apply yourself scripturally. You have to apply yourself as a man too, man. And just in your walk has to elevate, bro. And like I said, a lot of lazy Jakes don't want to do that. Jake is lazy. Jake don't want to deal with the 400% of being diligent, man. All right, being it's another word I want to say because I was thinking about it earlier. Being accounted for, man. Hey, I know that the elder of the camp, if camp is for 5, he's gonna be there at 4:30. He's gonna be there at 4:30. So let me be there at 4:30, man. He's giving his all. Let me give my all, man. That's a point of being accounted for, man. I ain't just in the guy in the back chilling.
Got one for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Romans 12 and I'm gonna start at 10. The point 11. It says, "Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love, in honor preferring one another, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord."
Yeah, and like I say this, man. The brother on the comment board, lights out 12. This whole lesson was really a point really for you, man. Because you keep asking that question about John 3:16. Like I said, you know, you should be a guy that got a computer. You should have a decent phone. Or now I know you have somebody in your family with a computer. Somebody close to you have a library, man. All you got to do is go to the search engine. It says YouTube, search engine. Just put in GMS, John 3:16. You're going to find an everlasting pool of wisdom and knowledge and understanding on that topic, man. But you can't, and the question that you're asking, you can't just sit up there to use it as to go against a Christian. You got to first digest, okay, what John 3:16 is, man. Right. Who and what is talking about. And that, like I said, that's an example. You can't be the guy that's using this thing like you got the keys to a damn Ferrari, man. You're gonna wreck and crash yourself, man. All right. And like I say, hey, bro, go back, Lights Out 12. Go back and watch this whole video. Go back and watch this whole thing, man. Before you run out there and want to cut up Christians and all this, you got to get it first, man.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
You got to get it, man.
Yeah. Why are you trying to convert somebody and you're not even doing the work yourself?
Hey,
When
man,
Yahushua comes back, he's gonna ask you what you were doing with your work. The wisdom that he gave you, the understanding that he gave you, what did you do with it? Did you go out in the highways and hedges as commanded? Did you fellowship with his men as commanded? Did you keep the commandments to the best of your ability? Like trying to convince a Christian of John 3:16, that's not even, how do you know that's not somebody that the Lord just wants to kill? You focused on one person. The one person you need to focus on is Yahushua first and foremost, and your own salvation.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask, if it's all good. What city and state you in, man? Before I get out of here, because I might can point you the right way to some men that can actually help you, man. There's only so much we can do from a comment board. There's only so much you can get in an hour lesson, man.
That's beautiful, man. Romans 2:21. Thou therefore, which teachest another, teachest thou not thyself? Thou that preachest a man should not steal, dost thou steal? So you're trying to convince somebody else that they're Israelite, but you're not even doing what Israelites are supposed to do.
Yeah, man.
We're living epistles, man. We live out the word. So, I mean, that's a straight cut, man.
Oh yeah, you right there about some brothers, man. Yeah, you right there about some brothers. I'm gonna next time I might go on your page and just send you a message, man, and give you the nearest camp to you. All right, and like I say, I seen you on here for about 2 years now, on and off. I hope that you go, man. I'm gonna set you up with the brothers. All right, and I hope that you go, man. I think you told one of the brothers you was about 20, 21, 20, 23 or something like that. So like I said, I'm gonna set you up with the men right in your state, man. And Lord willing, you deal with them, man, and they can answer and show you the way. All right, because like I said, there's only so much we can do over here in New Orleans, man, on the comment board, Any y'all brothers got anything else to say? Anything else to bring up before we get out of here?
That's it.
Yeah. So with that, man, we hope this was edifying. Until next time, and shalom, you brothers out there on the comment boards, and sincerity, you different elders, you different brothers, and you some of you sincere sisters out there, man. Shalom. Until next time. I'm gonna give all praise and glory and infinite honor to Yahweh. Once again, double honor to the elders, apostles, the men that rule well and teach well. All right. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Until next time. Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.